ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, guys, to my live stream, my career. Sit back, relax. I'm not going to talk much because I'm going to be focusing on my career. So just enjoy the scenery and the privilege of watching some good golf. Hope you guys enjoy.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second-round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Jordan Spieth, Masters champion 2015, is the leader. He's at 4 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no lock to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line, entering play. Round 2 here at the Masters, an important day in the life of this young golfer. Played reasonably well yesterday in that first ever professional round here. Now, the goal, you'd have to think, tighten a few things up, maybe putt just a little bit better, and you're going to be around for the weekend in a major championship.
I would say the start, too, is important today. You know, the opening holes become more difficult over the last few years, and that opportunity at 2 and 3, the par 5 and the short or nearly drivable third, and the goal has to be to get under par quickly today.
So after the poor opening tee shot, his second at 1.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
14 feet to the hole. Nope, didn't play the uphill. That is well short of where it needs to be. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay right where he is. So, Frank, this, as we've mentioned, our golfer's second professional round here at Augusta National. You finished 4th here back in 1996. Curious, how long did it take you before you started to kind of get comfortable with the layout and the contours of the greens and all the nuances that you have to become familiar with in order to be successful here?
Well, I certainly don't think you want to get complacent, but to answer your question, I never really felt totally comfortable. But what did help was playing with experienced players like Arnold Palmer, who had played in more Masters than I'd had hot dinners. And what I did glean from them is they look left and right, short and long. I think too often when you're young, and I'm going to say dumb in this situation, you just sort of take this direct line at all these flags. And then when you look at a seasoned player, they're looking for humps and hollows. What's around the hole? In other words, the flagstick is a destination, not necessarily the target. Once I started to learn that, then I realized how you could play Augusta National. And the more players you play with, whether it was a Ballesteros or a Tom Watson, you started to see that was the one common denominator with all the people that was successful around Augusta National.
And that is dead center, right down the middle here to start the hole.
It's a windy day today. It's going to be a little tougher judging these winds.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
He has a 12-footer here. Got it there, but not quite on target. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That a very good drive. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4.
Yeah, ball first, please, before the ground.
Now a 7-footer. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. And that, not going to get there. It is going to wind up in that right front bunker here at 4. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain at 2 over par. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. And that will run all the way through the green and into the back bunker here at hole number 5. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Now from below the green, a second up to this par 3.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. This could be a good one.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And with that, he's back to 2 over. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Not where you want to be on a par 5. That's into the bunker off the tee, and there's a giant lip on this one as well. Okay, that's a good, safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and get set to try and make a good third on this par 5.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, you got to be careful of this ball jumping on you right at the outset. It's going to need a fairly firm stroke to get it up that incline.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that's in first par here at the 9th. And that's going to win the books as a 1/37 on this first 9. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10, traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. This drive landed perfectly. It'll catch that slope, and it's going to wind up in a great position here on this 10th fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Oh, pumped up there. That's a little too long and consequently going back down the hill now. Going to require some touch.
Now, that one's going to go begging. It misses right. Frustration there. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. That one up the right side. All right, in the fairway. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf. The second, here at 11. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. How about the distance control there? That's only about a 10-yard landing zone between the bunkers, and that's well done. "15 feet away. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he's able to get it back to 1 over. Hole number 13, this is where you want to turn it over off the tee, then turn it on, turn the tide, make eagle, make the move, make some noise. One hole and 1,000 stories, heroic ones, sad ones. Today, maybe a new one. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Took a lot of sand there. That did not have enough to reach the green. It's going to get hung up on the fringe. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult, in golf. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Decision time now. Take on the pond or not. His second at 15. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Five feet now for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he's got it back to even par. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Just gonna sneak on by. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you want at 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach, and you might get the perfect ending, all you've ever wanted. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. So now, up the hill, his second at 18.
Well, if that's the last iron shot of the day, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Disappointing. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par, and that will be a second round score of 70, 2 under par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, it's live third-round coverage of this, the season's first major championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Keegan Bradley is on top. He's currently at 8 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer needing to get it in gear. Currently 7 shots off the lead. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National, one of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. That took the turn in this fairway perfectly. That's going to get a good amount of run out and going to leave a great angle to attack this second green. Good shot right there, and it just hangs on that back portion of the green. On board into par 5, still a good chance to get out of here with a birdie. How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. A 4-footer here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he moves it to 2 under par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2 under. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. Okay, that's not one he'll remember, but he still has a decent chance to get out of here with a par. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. One's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Sensational. What a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll stay at -3. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, two-tiered green. Chance to make it two, but you need to be precise on the tee. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. This is a 13-footer. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. This ball not going where it was intended. It's going to work its way into the second cut. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A look here at birdie.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
Oh dear, is that going to get up? No, it will not. And goodbye. That's going to roll a mile all the way off the front of this green.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, well, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get